Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Let's continue with our reveal, our preparation for the test. All right. Do you remember calculations? Of course you do. Yeah, I'm sure you do. You remember that. Let's remember it together. Let's practice some more of our calculations. Look at this. You get 3. Você consegue o quê? Você obtém 3. What is that? When you divide 4 by 2, what do you get? What do you get when you divide 4 by 2? Do you get 3? No, you don't. What do you get? You get 2. 4 by 2 is 2. When we divide 4 by 2, we get 2, right? Se eu divido 4 por 2, o resultado é 2, right? Right. When we divide 6 by 2, what do we get? We get 3. 6 by 2 is 3, right? When we divide 10 by 2, what do we get? We get 5. 10 divide by 2 is 5, não é? Divide 10 por 2 vai dar 5, não é? É a mesma coisa, é no contrário, é igual. When you multiply 5 by 2, what do you get? You get 10. That's it. When we divide 10 by 2, what do we get? We get 5. When we multiply 5 by 2, what do we get? We get 10. That's it. When we multiply 5 by 2, né? Quando a gente multiplica 5 por 2, a gente tem quanto? 10, certo? Então a gente lembra, né? To divide, to multiply. Estamos só relembrando, que a gente já aprendeu isso lá atrás, né? When you divide 4 by 2, what do you get? You get 2. How much do you get when you divide 4 by 2? You get 2. How much do you get when you divide 9 by 3? You get 3. That's it. How much do you get when you divide 9 by 3? You get 3. And the opposite, how much do we get when we multiply 3 by 3? When we multiply 3 by 3, how much do we get? We get 9. When we multiply 5 by 2, how much do we get? We get 10. When we multiply 2 by 2, how much do we get? We get 4. When we divide 4 by 2, how much do we get? We get 2. And when we multiply 2 by 2, how much do we get? We get 4. How much do you get when you multiply 5 by 6? 5 by 6. You get 30. How much do we get when we multiply 10 by 2? Multiply 10 by 2. We get 20. How much do we get when we divide 10 by 2? We get 5. That's it. How much do we get when we multiply 2 by 3? We get 6. Very good. If you subtract, olha, subtract é diminuir, né? Diminuir. É a mesma coisa que eu disser 5 minus, né? Menos. 5 minus 1 is what? 5 minus 1 is 4, não é? 5 menos 1 igual a 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. When I subtract 1 from 5, how much do I get? 1 from 5. If I subtract, né? Se eu subtraio 1 from 5, how much do I get? I get 4, right? If I subtract 5 from 10, how much do I get? I get 5. If I subtract 10 from 20, how much do I get? I get 10. That's it. 20 minus 10 is 10. How much is 9 minus 3? 9 minus 3. How much is it? It's 6, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. Então, 9 minus 3 is 6. How much do I get if I subtract 3 from 9? I get 6, right? Right? How much do I get if I divide 9 by 3? I get 3. How much do I get if I divide 4 by 2? I get 2. Fantastic. Very good. Só para a gente relembrar, o divide, subtract, o multiply, tá? São contas básicas. All right? All right. Fantastic. Então, vamos continuar. Tem mais calculation aí. See you soon, everybody.